Good morning, everybody. Welcome back to the Daily Angel Guidance message. It is Halloween, October 31st, and I am exhausted today. I could go right back to bed. Oh my God. Sorry, guys. You may have heard this, that on Halloween is the time of year when, as we say, the veil is very thin between worlds, meaning, where our physical world is and where our deceased loved ones abide. And this would be a great day for you to spend some time thinking about maybe there's somebody specific who has crossed over that you're wanting to connect with. And just, have that intention of almost having a conversation with them in your mind. And know that that is possible. You don't need to go to a medium. You don't need to feel like you have certain gifts. We can all communicate with our deceased loved ones. And today is a perfect day to be able to reach out and do that. So, if you find that today you're really, really tired, if you find that today you are sort of picking up a presence, or you're thinking a lot about a loved one, or you're smelling a smell associated with them, maybe it's their cologne or their perfume or cigarette smoke or flowers or something else that you associate with that person, know that you're not making that up. They work really, really hard to communicate with you, and so when you pick that up and you notice, it thrills them to bits. So I just wanted to share that with you, and I think that's kind of where some of my exhaustion is coming from, because of that way that the energy is sitting today. But for today's message, I'm working with the magical messages from the fairies, because the fairies are a little bit mischievous, and there is that element to Halloween as well, that kind of mischief night, right? So today's message is about letting go and releasing, and also it's about stop chasing and start allowing. If you look at this image, okay, you see this little girl, and she's sitting, she's looking at the robin, and the robin is fairly close, right? But if she was to try to chase that robin, it would be gone, it would fly off, right? But she's just sitting there allowing it to come in and make its presence known, and to have this lovely moment, right, where they're interacting with one another. And the biggest message that's coming in with this is we have to stop chasing, especially when it comes to guidance, right? Sometimes we really only think to pay attention to our inner guidance when we have an important decision to make, or we're trying to get clarity about something, and we're like, okay, I need some guidance, and we kind of want it like this, and we're kind of like chasing it down. We want it really badly, and it seems the more we try to get those answers, the more they elude us, right? Has anybody ever been in that situation? I'm sure there's some people watching nodding, who've been in this, and this happened to me, even though I teach this stuff, I know, right? I just spent the last year trying to get really clear on certain things, and it seemed like it was always, eluding me, right? Until I let go, like this card says, and I moved more into a state of allowing it to show up for me. Then it was like, bang, hit me up on the side of the head. Oh, that's what I was looking for, right? So when we surrender that need to control something or to chase something down, and just let go of that need to do that, and surrender and allow guidance to flow in and allow clarity to come in, that's when it comes in. And that's why I want to share, this is a really important point. This is why it is important to live your life from a place of always tuning in your inner guidance, not just needing it in those moments when you have to make a decision. Because when you're in that moment and you're trying so hard to get it, it's going to be more difficult, right? You don't really know what you're looking for, and even though guidance is coming, we live in this society where stuff's, it's information overload, and we can miss it. But when you live from that place day in and day out, you know what it looks and feels like. It's easier for you to pay attention to it. It's easier for you to notice it. And it doesn't feel so elusive, right? So I hope that's making sense. I'll read you the words that say right on the card. It says, as you surrender the need to control Your relaxed energy rapidly attracts your desires. Like I said, if you're not chasing the bird and you sit there, it's going to show up for you, right? You don't have to chase it down. And when you are chasing something, you'll know, because everything will seem hard, right? Like I said, it'll seem 2 steps ahead of you or just out of your grasp. But when you're in flow, when you're listening to your guidance, it's like you're hardly doing any work. All of a sudden, you need some help. Oh, here's this person that shows up in my life. I really, want to advance myself. Oh, here's an opportunity that showed up for me. I really want to grow myself and my business or whatever it might be. Oh, here's some money that's going to help support me do those things. Look at that, right? So if you're feeling like you're struggling, if you're chasing something down, there's something that's off there. You're chasing too hard. You're not being in a state of allowing that guidance to come, and you're not in alignment with that guidance, right? So I wanted to share that today with you. And like I said, today's the day as well to, connect, right? Connect with your angels, connect with your deceased loved ones. The veil is thin today, guys. So take advantage of that and really have a heart-to-heart conversation with whoever it is that you want to connect with in spirit. And know that whatever you're receiving when you have that conversation in your mind, you're not making it up. So your head will tell you that, right? You're going to be battling that ego the whole entire time. It's going to be yammering away going, oh, this isn't real. You're just making this up because you want this. But honestly, it is real. And so I wanted to share that with you. So have a fabulous day. Don't forget, it's Takeaway Tip Tuesday. I'm coming back. I'm going to be back on here at 12:30 Eastern Time, which is, let me do the math, 10:30 Mountain Time or 9:30 Pacific. I had to change the time slightly from what I initially said a couple days ago. So once more, it's going to be today at 12:30 Eastern, 10:30 Mountain, 9:30 Pacific for part 3, the final part of going from fear to fab. How to go from fear to fab so you can pursue your purpose with passion. Sorry, it's a bit of a tongue twister. So that's going to be at 12:30 Eastern today, 10:30 Mountain, 9:30 Pacific. I'll be back, and I just might be in a Halloween costume. So you're going to have to come back here to see what that is. And I will share, like I said, part 3, giving you the final tool for your toolbox so that you can conquer fear and stop allowing it to hold you back from pursuing your purpose with passion. So come on back and we'll see you here in a little bit. Until then, have a great morning and we'll talk to you soon.